here is the setting. So, as for Shadow's character, told everyone to come with him for this hunt. Trying to look in the specific spot that they wanted to try and find, most likely where the nurse could be. All of a sudden, the spot that they were in completely was just an illusion to them, and they were in a spot they did not know where that they do not know where they were. A few souls flying around here and there. They didn't know where they were at until they saw a familiar-looking figure in the distance. They got closer. They see the nurse. They spotted her. However, they're in her territory now. A personal home where she was first found in by the living world. Her place known as the Abyss.
This is different. Okay. Remember the pain.
Okay.
You.
I didn't expect you to be here. I expected someone else, but you'll do.
Is that so?
I recognize that smell.
Mm-hmm.
You. That smells like Kirby's scent. You're one of his.
You could say that.
Oh, now this will be interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. There's a gun next to you and slash you. Oh.
She brings up her knife immediately out of illusion.
Shit. Now that's a bad move on your part.
I never liked monologues that much.
She disappears, reappears on your right, stabs you on the shoulder without you even realizing it.
Stab you back.
Fire shot in your back.
As you stab her, as that happens, you realize that it is going through, but it doesn't look like it's hurting. It's almost as if she's an illusion.
Sweetheart, you can't hurt me.
Pushes the knife in deep into your shoulder.
I'm going to take a slash at you.
At that, as you take a slash at her, same thing happens. It goes through her, but it doesn't hurt her. It's almost as if she's an illusion.
It's like my own light.
You alright?
Fine.
You have an interesting group. I can see that. Oh, and who's this little one?
You keep your distance from her.
Foolish being, this is my world.
Everything turns dark. As soon as that happens, everyone hears a little stab. Everyone hears a stab, but it doesn't seem like nothing's happened. But it turns out the little girl is actually quite bleeding on her shoulder. And then, all of a sudden, she starts to feel it.
I told you this is my world. I'll have her after I've killed all of you.
You're outnumbered.
That's right.
All of a sudden, a few illusions start appearing right behind you. The illusions grow much more until they start appearing like the actual nurse.
I said this before, and I'll say it again. This is my world, and you're in my territory. Feast on their flesh, ladies. Remember to be gentle.
Vanya would disappear completely. Well, it seems like this won't work.
Oh, I'm more than ready.
All of a sudden, it gets dark again. Multiple stabs are heard in every single direction. Everyone feels it on their shoulders and their legs. It seems like the nurses haven't moved.
Too bad I got arms on my shoulder.
What a wonderful show.
Two more clones right beside the actual nurse keep coming.
Stay close.
You
Pull
have
something
no hope here. The only thing you can do is die. No one leaves my world alive.
Too bad. I smashed something on the ground.
Reaching for more of their night. Oh.
Sunlight.
It turns dark again as the sunlight hits. All of a sudden, all the clones are gone. They were all touched by the sunlight that was splashed on the ground. Still dark. I think it's good. Still dark. Everyone's disappeared now. All the nurses seem to be gone. However, the actual nurse that looked like that would have gotten hit by the splash was not hit. All of them were illusions.
Oh no.
What was in that jar, Shadow?
No, I didn't think it would go that quickly, but we're in trouble.
Shadow, what was in that jar?
Of sunlight.
She echoes around the room.
That sunlight looks familiar. Pure sunlight. That sunlight was from that so-called Dawnbreaker. Too bad that must have been your only one. Such a waste upon those illusions. The only thing you had was that one jar. And now it seems like you've wasted it on mere illusions. Now you must be thinking to yourself, where could I be hiding? Where could I be? How could you possibly be able to see me?
Why don't you come out?
The eyes of all the souls that are around the room then start staring right at the group, whispering. They keep whispering as they get very much closer, but then half of them disappear.
Looks like this is it.
Where could I be? In the midst of this madness,
little bit of illusion forms right behind Shadow. Right behind everyone.
That's all I needed. Before it goes straight to the illusion.
Wait a minute. That's just a regular sword.
Cover her escape, now!
What was that?
I think we call it. Shadow pulls out an empty jar and starts tossing it up and down.
The
really
nurse
thought
then
that
sees
through.
the nurse then sees drips of sunlight hanging down from your sword.
I guess no one told you I had a spare.
Clever. As a nurse, this seems fatal.
Your sunlight. How are you? Don't die just yet. What the hell were you? What are you? Before you are a monster, I'm curious.
What are you talking about, human?
Weren't you human before? But what happened?
Why is that any of your concern?
Call it curious intuition.
It's no matter. I was a monster way before. She's been useful up to this point. Her body is no longer needed.
Mm-hmm.
This is an unexpected death. I didn't think this would happen.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but you messed with the wrong people.
The likes
You went,
of
look at
you.
You went after someone I cared about. And you made a mistake the day you went after Kirby. Whatever you were before, you're an abomination now. I made a promise, so I'm gonna keep it. You had a choice, you had a chance. You could have just stopped this, and now it's over.
You cut through the neck. She then starts choking a little bit.
Your name. At least, for me to remember, tell me who you are.
I'm no one special. Just a hunter.
No name, then? Another hunter, another day. Now, Katora's gonna be angry.
As soon as that happens, as soon as she says those words, a little black hole forms on the back of the nurse, and it just bursts out from her back. Afterwards, a normal woman-like voice could be heard from this character now. Thank you. The body falls.
Rest in peace.
The body then dissipates into thin air. The souls disappear. Everything's pitch black. The darkness then gets dispelled, and everything seems to return to normal the way it was. All of you are now returned to a forest. And in the meantime, y'all assumed her death and went back to someone and gave information to someone that y'all know should hear this news. Mr. Perfect himself. End of scene 1.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard some. Aw.
Not
That's my
as
suit.
much fighting as I thought there'd be, but yeah, I'm kind of glad I brought you guys anyway.
Well, I had to see someone's head get cut off, so I'm good.
Hmm.
Oh,
Since I've seen you.
cool. Yeah, it has been a while.
Alright, you're just fooling around. Let's go.
Oh,
Who are you?
Miss Perfect.
What?
Hello again.
You look different.
I upgraded myself.
Very
Okay.
nice.
We're here to
Thank you.
here to see Mr. Perfect.
Yeah. Well, I know where he is, but is there a reason for your little unexpected call here?
Yeah, I just wanted to let him know some information since it'd be easier if I talked to him. Basically.
We got a very nice group here. Wishing to see my little kitty.
I guess something had been accomplished, so I guess you want to go see Mr. Perfect. Is that
Yep.
right? All right then. He should be down in the food court right now. So, unless
Oh,
shall we?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm just
We gotta chase the fluffy tail.
nothing too major.
Bottom button, bottom button, bottom button.
Hit the bottom button.
They said bottom, right?
Yeah, they said.
Yeah. It's just imagine this out of character wise. Imagine this you're inside the elevator. Imagine this is your elevator.
It's a big ass elevator.
Imagine this in the
Gotta
elevator.
go.
Dun, 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 dun. Bing, boom.
You all hit the wrong button.
I hit the wrong.
Well,
It's a bit finicky.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah, but yeah, we got a lot of friends here to see.
You're on like
Can do it.
Oh, it's you!
Perfect.
You the ones that brought them in here?
Kinda. They kinda just arrived.
I'm pretty sure I'm wondering why you're here. I did not expect any visitors here.
I thought you'd be interested in something. I don't have any proof with me on me because the body kind of disappeared, but Krugoy's dead.
Krugoy?
Yeah.
that's a nurse Kugoi.
Yeah, that nurse has been causing us.
Wait a minute, hold on. RP card down. IRL, something just happened.
There we go again.
God dang it, hold on. Be right back. Jesus.
Take your time. Take your time.
Take it
Take
back.
your time.
Anyway, you
It
wanna,
happens.
you want to keep the card up? Keep talking.
We'll just imagine. We'll imagine he had to do something else.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's not here, so
Have you been rookie?
Sorry about that. It should be back shortly.
Must be busy
he has
now.
a few disconnects
Very
from
busy.
time to time.
Good.
And you're a lot more adorable than I
Still
remember.
working with my brother.
Thank you.
Yeah. He's been off and on.
Yes.
Haven't seen him a whole lot recently, though.
Probably busy. awkward.
Are you sure you don't want that shoulder looked after?
I'm fine. I can heal it. It's just gonna take, or I can stop the pain and close it, but it's gonna take some time to heal.
I can fix it for you if you want.
It's fine. I got my own magic on me. It can heal.
Alright.
It just hurts like a bitch.
Here. Painkillers. No, I guess.
I guess normal medicine helps. How's
Well, I've already healed her up. She got hit too, but
is she okay? Mentally wise.
she'll be fine. It's tough. She's had a lot
Yeah.
worse than that.
Wasn't it really expecting you to take her? Like, it's your choice, obviously, but it kind of came to me as a bit of a surprise. Well, at least not this time, because I know you brought her for the first thing.
Keep her next to me. I'd rather not leave her alone.
Yeah.
She does very creative things when she's alone.
Yeah.
Appears Mr. Perfect has returned.
Leave on you.
Oh,
Where's your room?
welcome back, honey buns.
Made me feel like that was a crack. Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's hiding behind me.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. You're back perfect.
So excuse me, one quick.
Did you really just keep it on being while I was fucking Mr. Perfect asleep? Look at the best. Kirby says
Yeah,
to put the fucking card down.
God dang. Alright. Alright, for real.
You have not hung around with us enough.
That Mr. Perfect was sleeping, Jesus.
Listen, he had a disconnect, alright?
He just had to go do something real quick and he came back.
Alright, alright,
something
RP
in the other
card.
room.
RP card back up in 3, 2, 1. Did I just hear this correctly? You killed the nurse?
Yeah. Pretty sure she's dead.
Since when?
Like,
Oh, 5 minutes ago.
well, I wouldn't call it 5 minutes ago, more like an hour ago. It was a bit of a trek here. Yeah, kind of just got done with it. I had to heal my wounds afterwards, but that's about it.
I do sense a lot of relief on you, so it appears to be true.
I don't really believe this. You can go into the deepest database within T-Bow. Do you mind going into research real quick to see if she's actually dead? See if those vital signs that keep on showing up in front of the computer actually show that she is dead.
I'm not sensing her on any of the vitals there.
So no vitals?
No vitals.
Yes! Well, hell!
According to
You've
my
actually
local
done it!
computer. She's probably seen. She's gone.
I had some
That's
help,
more
but
than enough information that I needed. This is splendid! One of the
Yeah.
3 commanders is dead now!
yeah. I had a little bit
Yet
of
you
help.
did it without the Dawnbreaker. How did you manage that?
I didn't have the power. I didn't have the Dawnbreaker, but apparently Kirby can get juice to come out of it. Unasked. I basically was able to make a couple jars out of that, and makes an effective poison.
Sunlight poison?
Pretty much. I think some of the others called it Sunny D or some shit. I think it's a joke though.
Although a very loose
Magnificent!
joke, it is theoretically possible.
As the flow of emotion flows through Mr. Perfect, all the books just fall to the floor. Oh,
You're cleaning that up.
sorry
man.
about that. Sorry about that. It's connected with my emotions as well. No need to worry.
Yes, the last time that happened was the night after I was created.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't too difficult. She does have illusions. She was powerful, but
shaking.
end of the day, she's actually pretty fucking cocky. It was easy.
And
learn her
so within
weakness,
her
lure her
database.
out. Yeah, lure her out, learn her weaknesses, take her down, just like my old work. But this
He
time with a
snaps his
monster.
fingers, all the books return into place. Splendid. We need to celebrate on this good note. That's one commander down from our hands, and it was the closest one to attack us. The other two commanders, we don't really know where they are. However, that's one off our backs. However, you seem to be pretty interested within this so-called monster mash and the so-called hunting.
I got a lot of things I'm dealing with, but yeah, it has piqued my interest a little.
Even though Kirby is yet a powerful foe, you seem to actually know what you're doing. Well, friend of mine, I don't know why I said foe. But you actually seem to know what you're actually
Most
doing.
likely, hon.
Yes, I know. But anyways, I do actually want to try and celebrate on this with a good note. And you know what? I actually want to try and make a party out of it.
Yeah, party? I didn't think it was that much of a
Hell
big deal.
yes. Straight up in here. And here, provided by me, yours truly. And also, during the party, I want to declare you as the monster hunter within Tebow.
It's going a little hard, but I guess you could call me that.
And the
I see she's
so-called
looking
monster
embarrassed.
hunter group that you have right on over here, even with a few of them that I do not really know, and that I definitely see one that isn't a fighter, but I feel like she's having fun within your adventures, isn't she? Oh, wait, no, I see scratches and stab wounds. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like that she was having fun.
Yeah, like I said, I had a feeling that we would have to take a few bumps for this to work.
Oh, no worries. My containers down by the labs, made by mine and yours truly, are at your service no matter what. They can heal your wounds at any given time, and it does seem minor, those wounds. Should only take about an hour to heal.
Well, that's an option.
Maybe.
But I tell you what,
Could take
I'll
a
have
little
this
while,
party
but-
planned in no time.
I'll put that in mind.
I'll have
I've
this
been-
party planned in no time.
He's
Healing.
really excited.
Oh, apparently
He
that's
can
how
find
we
out
do
how
it.
much of a
Like I
big
said,
deal
this is my friend.
Only the second time he's done that whole knocking the books off the shelf thing.
Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of glad we did that.
always
It's
like
just
this?
out of my hair. Yeah.
You have killed one of the commanders. This is such a huge deal. It's a huge leap towards defeating the monster mash.
Oh,
With this
if you
in
think
mind-
about it, wouldn't that also make them a target for the other two then?
Won't
As
be the first
long as
time
they
I've
haven't
started.
found the body just yet, it's not a big deal. It's not in our hands. From as of right now, we can actually and finally take a break. Well, at least for all of you, except for me. I've got to find out where the rest of the commanders are, but it shouldn't be that too much troubling. We are one step away because of you, and for that, I am grateful.
Anytime.
Now then, off you'll go. Try and find Kirby and the rest and give them the good news if you haven't gotten the chance.
Alright.
Yeah, and give Fruity a little hello and thanks from me.
Okay.
Yeah, those few books they gave me were quite eye-openers.
Don't ask.
Right. I'll just take your word for it anyway. I think it's about time I head home.
It's good seeing you, Shadow.
Oh, brighten up, little fluffy button.
Good to see you too. Brings back memories of the old days.
Anyways, time to go.
Yeah, you two have your fun.
We're not really talking about fun. I'm talking about research.
Research purposes.
Oh yes, that's what you called it last night too, wasn't it?
Master, shall we go to the other place?
Sure.
Off. Now then, let's say that we'll talk about that some other time. From as of right now, if they can't find their way out, show them the door. I need to get to some other business. He brings out from his little pocket the little jar of that blood that Fruity was able to grab and give to Mr. Perfect. This I've almost got to completion, and now that the Krugoi nurse is dead, I need to see what her little project was all about. I haven't really gotten the time to notice about that. Giving it some time, I'll figure out what the stuff is from her blood, and then we'll actually get to see what's going on. Maybe I'll get some more stuff out of it, and I'll get her to help out as well.
There's some more resources needed. All right then.
Off we go. We have not a moment to lose. I've got a party to make. Yes. End of.
Like, oh yeah, I did notice that one away, and then he'll bring up the other ones that have been marked, and it's like, huh.
I can't reach on it. There we go.
I can bring.
Considering how long ago that happened.
The reason I was holding her hand the entire time, I was slowly just healing her.
Oh, shit.
Shut up, Joe! Shut up, Joe! Shut up!
Shut the fuck up!
Oh,
What happened?
don't worry about it. Don't worry. No. Don't worry about it.
Look here, take it. Fucking take it back.
Borrow that.
Wait, hold on.
Being the side character.
Let me save Kirby some trouble.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
It doesn't though.
It's just all of you. I let you do one thing, and get this.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. Kirby, I wasn't aware of that.
Oh.
I just saw
Everyone can
people
become spectators
about
at this
it.
point.
I had to have the volume
Kirby,
off.
I'm gonna need you for this final one. It's also short.
Oh.
Bitch.
Kirby.
Oh, Michelle's gonna kick my butt once he gets context.
Oh fuck! It's haunted.
Oh no!
I just got focus on it, that's all.
I'm getting dizzy on that thing. Holy shit.
The nurse said that that she would be here. Where?
The light is seen in the distance, fast moving. It's the same soul that came out of the back of Nurse Krugoy's body. Fast pace. And it stops at the very center of where the mastermind is looking at. Then goes inside the ground.
There you are. Just as you predicted, Krugoi.
Two blades are sticking out of the ground. It seems that there was a body underneath. These two specific blades look like that they were cut through or melted off.
Oh, I get it. You didn't explain it to me well, but I get it all now. Clever. Very, very clever. I guess I should respond.
He opens his yellow eyes so bright the ground itself turns yellow as well. Bright yellow, shining yellow.
reborn in this world. Come back to me.
He grips his hand tight. The yellow light shines and then stops shining. It just bursts into particles. All of a sudden, there's a huge earthquake. The entire place starts to shake violently.
Well, Krugoi, congratulations. You probably have done it.
All of a sudden, one of his little pets swallow him, and then it goes into the ground. Fast, very violently, leaving a huge trail. Then, the ground starts to shake even more. As it shakes, a huge body starts poking out of the ground. That body then reveals itself from the dirt.
Ooh, this feels good. I have no need for that body anymore. Oh, and the blades are back to where they were, just like I predicted. My project is complete. I have now evolved into a much more perfect fashion of a monster. And the best part? My powers have been multiplied. Kantora, I'll be coming back to your base very soon. For now, I want to test this body out. This'll be fun. Insane.
Timing, the music stopped just as, like, you know, when you stepped away, and, like, you know, so like end scene.
This is why we don't let me do prototype work.
So, what exactly happened there?
Good luck.
Unless it's spoilery.
I fucking deal with this, and I fucking deal with that for all I care.
Half of it I will tell you, the other half will involve the character itself. And I'm not going to spoil that much, but what basically happened is this. A little bit of the lore, you did hear as this demonic-looking soul that left the nurse's body. You did realize that the nurse actually then became sane. She had her regular voice, as y'all may have heard from that very first scene. As it turns out, she was possessed all along. The so-called Krugoi was only Nurse Krugoi just for that fact. And the project that she made, she wanted to make that project for so-called, new body. More of this will come in part 3, the final illusion.
So what I'm hearing is we can teach Nappa to teach them a lesson.
Get Nappa in here, fuck it.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, I think we got it. Everybody? I think we got a line up here. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna
We need Nappa
hold on.
Nappa Sensei to teach a lesson in thickness and such.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Teach us how to be beautiful and thick.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Oh shit!
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
So basically, I need to make sure I get a screen cap of like some moment and just overlay that just to.
And you still have to deal with that, Kirby.
Look. Listen, I'm sure this guy will show up once you take down this weird, mysterious nurse person, or the big, tall monster creature. You know,
I may not have done much this time.
I don't know where they went up to, but if you take them down, I'm sure you'll find your father.
Yeah, they took
In
him.
orbit and just wait.
So you need to free him.
Alright, I'm gonna go check him
Heavy
out.
ordnance package.
You guys take
You
care.
know, it's not nice to lie to a child.
See you guys. You all have a good one.
Listen, those look. Vanessa is slowing down the search down, or slowing down the research. So if we could focus, all our attention on dealing with going to find Kaku, it's not much of a lie,
Really fun.
Well, the thing is, you already know where they're at.
Tungsten carbide rods inside. This has telephone poles.
In Contour, I almost attempted to want to have like a sister channel watching.
Oh boy.
It's a nuclear blast with no fallout.
Whoa.
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
That's pretty cool.
Unimaginably big vertical.
something, Gavin.
Ooh, that's a cool effect, though.
Let me just not swim in this. The
Spyle,
floor is lava.
come here.
I know where that water. I know where the particle you use on the orbs from.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
Chief, better level up your blue devil ASAP. Well, that's if I have time to do such thing. Or at least if I focus my time on that.
So what I'm hearing is bullets.
Bullets won't work. I'm sorry.
No, and I won't. Shadow has to figure it out.
That one just go right through.
So I suppose now.
This could just be a thing we could just keep on mentioning.
Have fun.
Oh yeah, fun fact, if this is magic, wait, is it magic? I'm curious.
Okay. No. Wait, do we count ether as magic?
It'd be a type of it, yes.
I don't know. All I know is Corona told me that apparently this thing is
Depending on the
anti-magic when I
gaming
want it
world,
to be.
Yes, ether would be considered the magic. It would get
Ether
to
would be
use
considered
their abilities.
Apparently my fucking
Okay,
sword
yeah,
is
she's more
anti-magic,
corrupted
and I
ether.
didn't realize until Crow told me.
So I guess
Oh.
so it worked.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so I guess now's a good time for me to be switching over to something else then.
Yes.
Right for Yakuza thing. Look, like I said, once that big weird creature thing is dealt with, we can find your father even faster.
And just kick your
Yes.
There we go.
I'm gonna switch over to Yakuza just for a little bit.
But yeah, part three is in the making. Shadow, I hope you loved it.
No.
It's pretty good.
Have fun doing
Even though it was a little bit more simple than it needed to be, it's exactly what I wanted.
mean I can't corrupt it.
Alright, as long as it helped you out.
It did.
Actually, wait. Okay.
Anyways, I will see y'all later. I've got to go to bed
Yeah.
before I oversleep through my alarms.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See you, man.
Good night.
I know that feel.
Good night.
Alright, so I'm
It's
gonna,
be like some side quest or.
Alrighty. As my little sibling. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be
but now that I have to bully you a little bit.
I'm probably gonna do more of the host club stuff, but actually doing story in the host club stuff.
Alright.
Yeah.
It might not kill
So,
you, but
I guess, okay.
I'm hearing
But however, that's only if Archer's around. If Archer isn't around, then I'll switch over to Titanfall or stuff like that.
He was on earlier.
Yeah. I'll send him a message.
He was asking if he should hop on to VR
Yeah.
chat.
I did respond verbally, but let me just get.
I might as well just chill for the night.
Okay.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do.
Okay, let me start saying it.
that would be OP, so I didn't use it. My gun that I use, 15-second dispel. So it dispels it for 15 seconds, so if it's like a magic shield, shoot it.
Hey, I just want to say goodbye. I'm going to be hopping off.
Alright, take it easy, alright?
I look forward to seeing the next update to your world.
Okay. I will.
Good luck.
And when it's complete and you'll be ready for roleplay, so it's open roleplay. Just come in, be yourself, or whatever. Okay. All right. Have a good night.
You too.
You're not going to like Kirby anymore after.
That
you
probably
you
won't
watch it.
help.
This
That
is
really
gonna be the
won't
whole time.
Shush.
I'm not saying it.
any magic.
Yeah. Watch it.
Uh.
Excuse me, hold on. Do we need to have a conversation, motherfucker?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna fucking worry about it. I'm gonna kick your ass when I find out what it is.
Hey, Kirby is aware. Kirby already just like, yep, he's gonna do that.
Yeah. So all right. So folks,
You can deal with that by yourself now.
those who are here just for the VR chat section, those who are here for the
watching the VOD of this later.
those who are here for the VR chat section, hey, thank you for sticking around for that. I'm going to switch over to either Yakuza 0 or Titanfall. Hey, both of those things are going to be fun, but it's going to be just for a little while though. It's going to be for just a little while since I do need to get to sleep soon.
Yeah, and I'm going to be heading off myself too, hon.
Okay,
so.
see Zenro.
Remember when I jumped up to you and what I said?
Was it Zenro? Or not Zenro. Yeah, well, it's Yakuza or Titanfall. I don't know whichever it is, but I'm gonna say, listen, Playmaker, if he's gonna work hard to look for that, I'm gonna at least let him get himself rewarded from seeing what happened. In any case, yeah, I'm gonna hop over to Yakuza 0 and whatnot, or Titanfall, whatever the circumstances are. But yeah. Also, so I guess a quick schedule mention. Tomorrow, or tonight, Wednesday night, I'm gonna try to do a little bit of VR chat before I play a game, a little indie game. I don't know what indie game is gonna be. I need to do a vote on that. I still don't know what it is. Maybe Grizz, maybe Iconoclasts, maybe IC. We'll have to see. But yeah. After that, more near. Oh my God, Playmaker! I saw what you said. Yeah, so Thursday, more VR chat and blah blah blah. So in any case, I'm switching over now. So those who are here just for VR chat, thanks for sticking around. Those who want to see some more fun times, stick around for just a little bit. I'm gonna disappear now.
Oh wait, there's more.
No, I'm disappearing now. I'm disappearing.